Yeah. Thanks, Rick.
All right. Rudy Giuliani under fire this morning for comments he made a couple of days ago at a fundraiser in which he said President Obama's policies show he doesn't love his country. Well, people went berserk. The New York Times probably did a half a dozen stories on it. They are a Twitter.
Yeah, and Rudy Giuliani was on our show just the other day defending those comments and doubling down on that. But the question is raised, is there a double standard? Because the White House was asked about this. And President Obama, though, had said these very same things about then-President George W. Bush back in July of 2008 at a campaign event in Fargo. Take a listen to then-candidate Barack Obama.
The problem is that the way Bush has done it over the last 8 years is to take out a credit card from the Bank of China in the name of our children, driving up our national debt. We now have over $9 trillion of debt that we are going to have to pay back. $30,000 for every man, woman, and child. That's irresponsible. It's unpatriotic.
Isn't the debt, by the way, now up to $17 trillion?
Yeah, it was so unpatriotic he doubled it.
So why is there this double
call.
standard? Well, our chief White House correspondent, Ed Henry, was grilling Josh Earnest about this yesterday, and Josh Earnest says that he, quote, feels sorry for Giuliani. Take a listen to this session here.
Does the president have any regrets, regardless of what Giuliani said? As a candidate, Senator Obama said that President Bush was unpatriotic.
I think... Again, I haven't seen the actual comments. I don't know if you have them there in front of you.
He said that the president, I'm paraphrasing this part, had added about $4 trillion to the debt, and then he said, quote, that's irresponsible, that's unpatriotic. Yeah. So I see a difference from Giuliani because he's talking about an issue, but nonetheless questioning the patriotism of the President of the United States.
Yeah. I think that what the president was doing was he was questioning the specific wisdom of that decision and questioning whether or not that was in the best interest of the country.
Huh. Okay. It's almost too bad that Giuliani's comments, the ones that made the headlines, obscured what he said after, which I thought was even more interesting. He said, look, the president doesn't seem that upset about what's happening in the Middle East. Christians get killed, not a big deal. He really seems most worked up about Ferguson. What does that tell you? And I think that's an interesting jump off for a discussion on the president's priorities, in my view.
Do you think there's a double standard? You can email us, friends@foxnews.com. Also go to our Facebook page this morning. We've got a lot of stuff up there as well.
We have a lot more for you coming up.